Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Comics Unleashed. My name is Tim the Terrible. This beautiful man here is Sal the Slab Guy. Right underneath him is Dan the Kelly Art, the road manager for the curator of the Library of Comics, the Ric Flair of comic books.
Woo!
Gary himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Codex After Dark. I hope the kids are in bed because it's about to get nasty. We are in the pre-show right now. Uncle Gary's showcase, as always, is at the end of the show. And Gary, what is the secret word?
Uber.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Better make your reservations now, ladies and gentlemen.
I want a good rating at the end of that.
Yeah.
5 stars or nothing.
You better get that ride share to give you a ride home from the bar.
There you go. Speaking of ratings, ladies and gentlemen, please do us a favor. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and or follow. Tickle the algorithm a little bit. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
Man? Yeah, get the algorithm going. Let them know that we are here and we would like to have you in our rideshare program. Absolutely. All right. Before we get into the main event, Sal, why don't you let everybody know where they can find you when you're not doing Codex stuff?
All right. Well, hit that little thing for me there. But bam, there you go. You can always find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner, also known as the Slabatorium. Thank you. Credits to Uncle Gary for that. And also under Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
There you go. Dan, you are on vacation, but you are never on vacation from Codex. So please tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. I think I only posted one time last week. You know, it's hard that the job I'm at now, I don't have access to a copier where I can scan stuff to actually have it to post. So I have to wait until I can drive to the FedEx so I can use the copiers there. But I will be posting more next week.
Dan Kelly Art right here.
There you go. Look at that.
It gets you a yeller label, one of them fancy yeller labels.
This man down here is our in-house.
He is CGC certified and bona fide, and you get your book here. It's preserved in formaldehyde. Get all the hype. Certified,
it goes by me first to be slabbed.
Formaldehyde. And you know, when you say the word formaldehyde, Sal gets very excited.
Hashtag by Dan Kelly Art. Let's get that trending on X.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bougie. Good to see you.
Hey, Bougie.
What's up, Wesley?
Wes. Good. Hey, boys. Tim, how are your abs doing? Pretty good.
Like I posted the other day, I do have the Wolverine Deadpool prints. They are for sale. I finally got around to getting those hard cardboard mailers so I can send them out. So go on there if you are interested. Check them out. Get one from me. If you want me to sign it, that's free. Mark on it. Hey, that's free too. Just go let your money become my money. And after you do that, what'd you say?
I was going to say we wanted to respond to Wes. I think everybody's abs are good. I know mine are so good that I built a shed to contain them.
I got two, but it's just surrounded by a nice winter coat.
I have a nice, comfortable cushion. Been exercised over the past 3 days with all this excessive coughing I've been doing.
Oh, I've got the 6-pack. It's just hidden inside the keg.
That's right.
Right. All right.
But you do want to talk about abs. This guy here. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Bougie. I'm actually getting ready to. I'll be helping. Bougie said it was complimenting my art. I'll be helping him with character design for a story. I gotta put this up.
Go for it.
A she shed.
Let me tell you something. Whatever she wants it to be, it can be.
Oh my God.
That's what she wants. That's what she gets.
The high DK quality art. You better believe it.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'll be I've been talking with Bougie about I've done some character designs for him and be working on one for him next week for a new character story he's working on.
That's bad.
But enough about me. You want to talk about abs, like he's saying. This guy right here. You know why he's got rock hard abs? Because he does 3 million push-ups every day. He is large and charged, and he is muscle bound because comics makes you strong, and he's going to tell you about it. He's the Ric Flair of comics.
Woo!
He's Uncle Gary.
Thank you for that. Dan, slight exaggeration. I only do 1 million a day. No, no, 3 days a week. I do a paltry 420. So that's it. 3 days a week, I do 420 push-ups.
But you know what? He's not. It's not that he's pushing up. Every time he does them, he's so strong. He's just pushing the earth down.
Oh, I like that. But listen, like I always used to tell the ladies. Now I only can tell one lady this, but like I used to always tell the ladies, as great as I am at push-ups, I'm even better at push-ins. So,
my Lord.
Yes.
Chuck Norris. Hydras, good to see you.
Truly excel.
Had a 12-pack.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Richard.
Oh my God.
Bro. Oh my
Hope
God.
you're all having a great Saturday night. I hope you all read some great comics this week. I know I did. Hydras, you will find out tonight exactly what we thought was good and what we thought was not so good.
Yeah, I'm fairly Chuck Norris push-ups. There you go. Yep. I love the pushing the earth away thing. That is great. Short boxes, long boxes, any kind of damn box you put in front of me, I lift that sucker. That's right.
He stacks two long boxes on top of 2 short boxes on top of a long box.
That's right.
Gary, if you ever come and visit the greater Knoxville area, I'm going to have such a great time showing you off to Nirvana Comics. It's going to be absolutely.
Well, we can do it. We can do it right now. Let's go. How much?
Hey! They got to pay for that show. That's free. We earned that. They got to pay for it.
They're not qualified to run through the jungle, baby.
That's right. Run through the jungle, bababy.
You're in the jungle now, baby.
Yep. If you want to be able to be in the vicinity of the jungle, though, come see me at Comic Logic. Comic Logic, Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. We would love to make your acquaintance. And if you come in on Wednesdays, you can catch me, you can catch Rob Cayley, you can catch Mighty Mike Harbor, a friend of this station and part of the team here. And what we do on Wednesdays is, man, we get that 4-color ink and we inject it. We inject it in the bloodstream so that we are pumping 4-color ink because we live, breathe comics 24/7. That's what we do. Comic Logic, please come see us. Also, this is the time of the show we get a little bit of love to the comic character of the day. That is started by our Archduke Kevin. I've dropped the ball. I didn't drop a cover today. Oh well. So sorry, Kev.
That's all right. I forgot to put a question up.
Okay. Well, you know what?
It's Saturday.
Yeah, we told Kev, let's make up some grievance we had with Kevin. So we're boycotting today. No, Kevin. Great. He put a turtle up. I couldn't get it. I was searching for a turtle cover, right? And I didn't want to just do the Ninja Turtles. I wanted to find another turtle, and I didn't. But that's besides the point.
Jimmy Olsen is the turtle.
Oh, it's Turtle Boy.
Oh, or what is it? The turtle from the Flash?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what cover. I didn't research, so I didn't. I didn't take the time to go in depth. But that's what I was thinking of. The turtle, who was the first supervillain the Flash ever faced, was the turtle. And that was in Showcase 4, the backup story. He went off against. He had the turtle. Just you don't think of him kind of like you don't really think of the Chameleon being the first Spider-Man villain. Much the same, because the second issue of Showcase number 8 is when Captain Cold was introduced. So,
such a great villain.
Yeah,
too.
But we digress. Comic Character of the Day. It's a site where all of us met. So I usually do a cover of the day. Dan usually does a random panel of the day and a question of the day.
I did the random panel of the day. Okay. Apparently, the other day I posted because I kept seeing the comments. Because what I do is I post them like a month, up to a month in advance. I just have them scheduled. I must have just accidentally scheduled 3 or 4 for the same day.
Well, that was a red letter day. That's what that was. You got a bonus. A bonus. Dan can take a day off since he did that.
There you go.
Also, we want to welcome Kevin back into the fold here because he's going to be back on Codex. He's going to be doing some good reviews for us, and maybe you'll see that pretty mug of his on screen.
Here's hoping.
We have a lot of beauty to give you, and Kevin is a pretty man. That's all I can say. So
that's right.
Absolutely. And speaking of pretty men, what we have up here, that man up there, that silver fox. Silver tongue, beautiful silver hair.
That's funny you say that, Gary.
He does have a Wolverine shirt on.
Some lady, while I was waiting for the kids to get off the bus the other day, looked at me and she goes, "You are such a silver fox." I said, "Ma'am, I'm going to ride that comment for the next 2 years."
You asked her what she was doing later?
And if you're
not yet, but I will.
He's like, Tim's like, "I'm going to ride that comment for the next 2 years." Guess what? Your nickname just become that comment.
Yeah, there you go. You say, "Well, I thank you very much. Do you know what silver foxes like to eat the most?"
No, tell me, please.
So that's what you tell her. You know, would you like to feed the silver fox?
There you go.
Silver fox is hungry. Okay.
Come on.
Anyways,
come pet the silver fox.
Yeah. Oh,
get ready to hear him purr, baby.
Enough about my silver fox.
All right, so as has been validated in person at the bus stop,
that's
waiting
right.
for kids. The silver fox.
Wow, that took a pretty inappropriate turn at the bus stop with the kids.
With the kids, kids. You ever seen a silver fox before? No. He's waiting for his kids.
Close your eyes, kids.
Let's stop that. That's right. He is there to safeguard
over a mountain.
Yeah, he's there to safeguard and protect those children. That's what he's doing there.
That's right.
And just the way he safeguards our comic knowledge, and he safeguards the information that we disseminate out on these airwaves to you. And the way he disseminates it is with this beautiful voice that just rings throughout the hills and the valleys and the streams, all the way from sea to shining sea, that beautiful voice that just emanates through the land. And you know that voice, not only does he have a voice, but when you couple it with that beautiful countenance of his, you will have one of the most attractive packages in the whole comic landscape. And we here are so happy to have that just beautiful, beautiful gift that we give to you on a weekly basis. That is Tim the Terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, under this lustrous beard, I am a blushing. Gary, you know how to make a man wet. Thank you very much.
Not my goal.
Wow.
Not my goal.
Wow.
But it's a side effect. It's a side effect, Gary. Just live with it.
Cross-eyed bear. It's the cross-eyed
welcome to Saturday night on YouTube and Twitch, the Codex Comics Station, Comics Unleashed. Ladies and gentlemen, holy cow. If you think this is racy, you better buckle up, because Gary's showcase, the secret word once again is
Uber.
Oh, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the pre-show is over. We're going to get started in about 45 seconds, so stick around. But until then, please enjoy these groovy bass tones.
I love some groovy bass tones.
I do too. It gets me in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now,
there you go.
Now it's a Saturday night party.
That's right. We'll be back in 45 seconds. Wrong one. Hang on 2 seconds. Check this out. That's better. We can't give you the showcase intro until it's time, ladies and gentlemen. We can't get you too excited. Welcome to the Codex Comics Station, ladies and gentlemen. This is Comics Unleashed. My name is Tim the Terrible. This beautiful man over here is Sal the Slab Guy. Down below is the road manager for the curator of comic books, Dan the Kelly Art, and none other than the Ric Flair of comic books, Uncle Gary himself. We've got a hell of a show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started, please do me a favor. Make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow on all of the socials that you're watching us on right now.
That's right.
At the Codex Station, your favorite social media platforms where we're live streaming right now. It helps the algorithm, lets YouTube and Twitch know that we're super cool and that we want you guys here.
Super cool.
Absolutely. Are you guys ready to show off some books?
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's see what everybody got.
Technically difficulty. Yeah, 100%. I hit Gary's showcase intro and can't do that just yet. Hey,
No.
Mr. Keith, good to see you.
He was so
How are you,
flustered. He was so flustered. He didn't know what he was doing there.
I haven't been
He's
on a Saturday night in a while.
I was gonna say he's excited. It's Saturday night. He's ready to cut loose.
That's right. 100%.
Ready to partay.
Got my Wolverine shirt on, ready to go. Hopefully the boss isn't watching. I'm sure he'll poke in here in a minute or two. All right, let's go ahead and do some polls. Dan has requested to go first.
So as you can tell, I am not at home. I am in
Comics are unguarded. What?
Yes. Stay away, Sal. Yeah. I was packing up everything, and clearly I remembered to pack my laptop and my webcam and all that stuff. Forgot to bring. I packed up the back issues I'd gotten to bring, bag of the new books I got this week. So I don't have them. As I was telling these guys, we are in Pennsylvania. We came to a Christmas village here to see that had put up over 1 million lights. Hence why I'm wearing a Christmas shirt in November before Thanksgiving.
So Tim, that's Tim in a few years. When he's in Santa mode.
It's me in a month and a half.
It's Tim plus 3 Snickers bars.
There you go. Santa does love Snickers, ladies and gentlemen. Just put that out there.
So every time, I know that these guys between them all probably got not everything, but probably a lot of stuff that I got. So every time one of them shows off a book that I got, I'll be like, hey, I got that too. So the only newish thing I have is I'll show this sketch cover that I'm working on for Sal.
Oh, yeah. This is cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Actually, wait a second. Let me
it looks like there's more than meets the eye to that, right?
Oh, Gary.
So as you can see, I got the top half inked. I still got to ink the bottom half, and then I got to put the little word balloon in.
Is that side swipe?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do Sunstreaker on the back.
You're doing some streaker on the back?
for Sal's request. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Sal, that's a good choice, man.
Sal having a male or female streaker on the back as per his request.
Oh, it's going to be Sunstreaker. He's going to have his tailpipe hanging out.
Well, there you go. Well, all right. Well.
So, yeah. So this is the closest modern thing I have, and I got to finish up the inking on it. And then,
Looks good, Dan. Looks really good.
Thank you.
It does look great.
Nice.
So I yes. Yeah. So I will have new books next week.
It's November. Stop. Let us get through Thanksgiving first.
Oh, trust me, I am someone that hates that people just skip over Thanksgiving and go right to Christmas. Like, no.
Would you believe there's a lot of people just outside my neighborhood that have their Christmas lights not only up but on? It's like, okay, I understand you get them up early because it's nice and warm, but you don't have to turn them on.
I get the Christmas Village thing here because it's something that they run for like 2 months, and it's a big attraction thing. But for individual houses, come on, just knock it off. Wait for
My lovely wife made that suggestion today. You want to put up the lights today? And I'm like, no, I don't want to put up the lights. But if you want me to bring the tree up, I'll do that. I tried to do the least work possible today, and we didn't do. I still haven't taken down the Halloween decorations.
So,
Hydrus, if any of these guys ever come to the greater Knoxville area, I will be bringing them in to see Grant Jasmine.
Forcibly.
Oh, definitely. I definitely want to see. I said though, I'm wearing the shirt because we went to the Christmas Village. We're getting pictures with Santa and stuff and all that because we took my daughter there, and my niece, and they had a great time. So yeah, that you're right, Richard. That's what's on the back of South.
It's venom streaking. Don't forget the tongue. What's that?
Why don't you go ahead and show off those nice hefty pulls? Okay?
Yep, I'll have Venom's tongue going from the back cover all the way to the tailpipe on side swipe.
Well, that's the tattoo Sal has.
Yep.
All the way from the cover.
Yes. Right. So I got to the shop about 3 hours ago. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Actually, a little bit more because they closed at 8, I think. So it was late. Anyhow, so speaking of Venom, we picked up Venom War number 4. Check out the anti-Venom up there. That's wicked.
Wow.
This has been a good series. If you haven't picked up series, pick this up, or you like a good Venom book, pick up this Venom War. It's actually going really good. I got X-Men number 7 with a little Cyclops action.
I like that title. I have enjoyed that since it started. That is one of my favorite new Marvel titles that are out right now.
Yep. All right, so let's stick with Marvel. I'm going to go with Blood Hunters number 4. We're showing a little Hallows Eve still, even though we're past Halloween.
I'd like that character. I don't know why.
I know. I like it too.
How is it that that series is still going, even though the Blood Hunt series ended like 2 months ago?
I don't know.
Was there like a ship? No, I'm serious. Like, was there a shipping delay on it, or is this a new ongoing thing that led out of that? Or
there's still some vampires to round up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why I was asking. Like, is it an ongoing series that led out of that, or?
Yes.
I don't think it's Is it ongoing though?
No, it's a mini. It's a mini.
Okay. It's a mini, but it did bleed out of the original
series. There's a super group of vampires that are like a superhero team or a super villain team of vampires, and that's what they're going after. You know, that's what the adversaries are.
Indie books are now better than Marvel and DC. I think for the most part, I will agree with that, with the exception of a small handful of titles. The Absolute line's killing it right now. Ultimate Spider-Man's killing it right now. Uncanny's killing it right now. But beyond that, I think it's at least on Marvel's end, Indie's got them topped.
I don't know. I read, I saw, everybody loved Absolute Wonder Woman. I picked the first issue up and read it, and I didn't care for it enough to actually want to pick up the second issue. I thought Absolute Batman number 1 was pretty decent, but the Wonder Woman one, I was just kind of left. It wasn't that it was terrible, but it wasn't that it was like particularly great to me either. It just kind of was.
Well, I loved it. So I'm on the other end of that spectrum.
I haven't read it yet. I'm waiting for my shipment from Heroes to come in.
Of the 3 Absolute titles, that is by far my favorite.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So first on the DC list is Green Arrow Annual number 1.
Oh, nice. The Aftermath.
I picked that one up. Looking forward to reading it with him and the family.
Yep. And then we got Batman number 154, still part of the AllIn tie-in.
Yep, I got that one too.
When is Sonny says, did you get the Venom variant that came out this week where he's in Chicago?
Yeah, I got them all. Every single one. There's none left on the shelf.
I
have it ordered. It's probably gonna come by Heroes shipment.
Listen, not only did he get the Venom variant where he's in Chicago, he got every Venom variant in Chicago. So.
That's right. So if you didn't pick one up.
I think Sonny's asking because in the Venom variant where Venom's in Chicago, you could see Sonny hanging out in the background in a trench coat, reading a copy of Vegetable Lover.
Oh my god!
His superhero name is the Flasher.
There you go. Just teasing, Sal.
That's all right. No worries. All right. So Creature Commandos number 2.
Oh yeah, they're pushing them now.
Yep.
When does the animated series start?
Next month.
Yeah, December 11th, I think.
Yeah, 11th. That's what I remember.
Yep.
All right. And for one of my independence pickup, I tried to pick up something out of my wheelhouse just because I like to check it out. I picked up this Rome Eternal number 1.
Ooh. Interesting.
I have no idea what the story is. I kind of briefly glanced through it. The art seemed pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
that's your heritage.
Yeah.
What's the company that put it out?
Magma.
Okay.
Oh,
Magma.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. So that's my weekly pool.
All right. Fantastic. Gary, you are up, good sir. What do you got this week for polls?
All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. I guess I'm the glutton. Let's see what we'll have here.
I don't know. I've got a nice little stack.
Ooh, that's now you're bragging.
Well, it's all stuff that was sitting in my pull box for the past 3 weeks.
Oh, I was going to say, did you make another trip to McKay's?
Yeah,
I did today, as a matter of fact.
So last week I was off for I had like 7 days in a row off. We had the end of the grading period and a couple some teacher work days and all that. So I had 7 days off in a row, and I was a month behind on reading. I caught up all the way, and now this week's books I have read everything, but I think I have 8 DC books to read and a couple independents, and that's it. So almost everything here Marvel I have read, and I am good. I am up to date. So Avengers,
real quick, Hydra says Magma Comics is great. They also have Hell's Half Acre out right now, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I did pick up that copy of that. So I got Aliens versus Avengers.
Yeah.
I picked that up as well.
Yep.
The first issue was really good. It was not at all what I expected it to be, but it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Absolutely. I also like Sal. Something about Hollow's Eve. I like that character.
I do too.
Stuck
I gotta agree
around.
with you.
She's gaining a nice little following too.
You know what? I think it's got a creature feature vibe to her, which I kind of dig.
Yeah, I'm with you.
X Factor.
I love that title. I'm in love with that title right now.
Yeah.
So I'm on the opposite of that one. I found that very meh.
Yeah, I picked up the first issue and I was like, you killed off a character I liked, and then it just kind of I didn't.
I'm intrigued with Granny Smite.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
New Avengers.
Yeah.
20. All right. Ultimate Avengers.
I picked that one up too.
Hulk. Yes.
Yeah.
That's true, Hydras.
In space, no one can hear you scream "Avengers Assemble."
Now I'm still waiting to see.
Line.
I'm still waiting to see Human Torch in that, but the last issue from last month, they did at least kind of mention that Tony was like working on fixing him. So hopefully soon.
Yes. There's X-Men 7, Cyclops, X-Force.
Okay, cool.
And a lot of these I get just because when you got complete runs, you got to get the whole damn thing. So
Uncanny and X-Men,
Yeah, the only ones I'm getting is Uncanny and Wolverine.
All right. Back with ECs now.
Ooh, the Cruel Universe, nice.
Another girlfriend in space. There you go. Cruel Universe. Really cool. It kind of reminds me of Starship Troopers a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's not insect.
Richard, our tastes are all over the place. I love
it. That's
okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's you see a lot of titles that like all of us are getting, or 3 out of, and then you'll see stuff that like one person gets that no one else does. But that's what's great. There's been plenty of books on here that I didn't pick up until somebody talked about how good it was, and then I started getting it.
Yep. Oh, that's absolutely right. That's what we do. We are, and it's good to have disparate tastes.
Hey, Sapphire, you're never late, always on time, buddy.
What's up, Adam?
What's
up, Adam?
Cruel Universe.
I love that.
And Adam gave me some information to share to you guys, but with his site and all, but because I suck at tech, I can't share it. So maybe I'll get help afterwards. Unless
Mr. IT? No, come on.
So I know. Cruel Universe alternate cover.
The problem is that Gary's IT skills are so far advanced that modern technology it's so backwards that it'd be like one of us going and trying to pick up like the first home computer that's ever made and be like, I can't get this to work because we're so far with modern technology. It hasn't caught up to his genius yet.
God.
Absolutely. This is much akin to Einstein, who would walk out of his house without wearing his pants.
Exactly.
Because his mind was on so many other things that he would forget to put his pants on. So that is a very accurate.
So is that the excuse you use when you were out with no pants?
No pants. That's exactly the excuse I use, and usually the fire department stops by and asks why I took their hose.
Gary, why did you do this yet again, sir? Well,
Oh, and speaking of Einstein, that last issue of Redcoat that came out with, oh man,
it was good. It was great.
That was good. Like with Simon sitting there like breaking down at his bedside. So good.
I tell you what,
so well drawn too.
When we do Publisher of the Year, that's just maybe, yeah. All right, One for Sorrow. This is one of the distillery books.
Yeah.
So
that looks like an oversized issue.
Oh, they all are. Everything they do is oversized.
How do they have Khonshu on there?
Yeah, well, that's just one of the old
distilleries doing good stuff, man. I love it.
I'm gonna look forward to this. Rob has read this, said it's a really good read. It's kind of wordy. but that's what good reads are sometimes. So I look forward to seeing that. All right, on the DC end of the spectrum here, we got Superman, House of Brainiac, the trade.
Oh,
Nice.
That's out. I want to get that.
This had a lot of good Lobo fragtastic action in here. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
true.
Richard, as is part of my contract in the friend contract I have with Chris, I am to text him before we come on to help remind him. And he did not text back, so he is doing something pantless. I don't know where.
I was going to say it's probably because he's walking around his neighborhood without any pants on. And he left his phone in his pants.
Yep. When he walks around without pants, he always trips himself up. So
My Lord,
he might be on his face. But anyway, yeah, Chris would excel at this. And honestly, the After Dark show sometimes is a little late for him. But
that Superman book came out, and we're still waiting on the goddamn second issue of the Last Days of Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
All right, here's the alternate cover for Absolute One, the Jim Lee alternate for Absolute Superman. Cool. Here's the regular issue.
Yeah, White Boat's great. I love that A cover for Absolute Superman. That looks
I do too.
I did pick that up. I decided that for the initial 3, at least for the launch, that I would give each one of them a shot.
Yep, absolutely. See what I did there? Yep. So, the book that got me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damn covers.
Wow.
Yeah, I had the feeling that was going to get you today.
I got that one too. That's the one I'm most looking forward to. I got that, and I got the blank sketch cover. So I'm trying to decide which character to do. I'm tempted to pick up a second copy of it and just do multiple ones.
Yeah.
So, Dan, there was only one blank cover left at the shop. That was it.
Yeah. So that was there when I went. But I can always find them in other spots too if I really want to.
And I really enjoyed this read. I really enjoyed this book. So
Hiders.
They got me so much for a cover that I even picked up a damn Jeff Lemire cover. And
that's wonderful.
Wow.
I don't care for his art.
That's not bad though. It's not
okay. It's okay. So
I like his Dr. Fate.
Yep. Yeah, there's I'm struggling with Lemire's art, but I love his storytelling. Oh, and his writing on this was really good.
Nice.
So he gets a big thumbs up for me there. So
ooh, that's nice.
There's your favorite Wildcat.
Oh, that's awesome. See, they didn't have any alternate. I don't think they had any of those alternate covers on the shelf when I went.
Ooh.
Same cover, but shiny.
That's nice. I would have picked that up if the shop had it.
I know Sal would have picked that up. I don't think we have any more left. Sorry.
Wow, if
I had known, I would have got
Heroes will probably have it for me, and I'll snag it through them.
And then the other alternate I got was this.
Ooh, I like
that's
that.
cool.
So if you look, we got villains on that one, baby.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I see Solomon Grundy on there.
Yes, you
It would be really
do.
cool if that JSA was spoily.
Well, and there's also characters on there that were introduced in those miniseries that they just had come out. I recognize the one from Sandman on there.
Yep, absolutely. And then you have older characters like Johnny Sorrow.
Yeah.
Wotan is an old character that goes back to the 40s. And you have a Cobra. So, so you have a little bit of Injustice Society action there. All right. Let's go with some action.
Nice.
Coming out weekly right now, and that's
I know.
hurting me.
I know. Superman meeting this day. This also, the Green Arrow Annual.
Yep.
Yeah. Do as Richard says, ladies and gentlemen. If you're this far in, hit the like button. Go ahead.
There you go. Also got the alternate cover for the annual because they sucker me in because they put Aquaman on the cover.
Oh wow!
Damn it!
Is that
Looks like Hester.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Hester's art?
Yeah, Hester's a pretty cool guy. I met him. I've got a couple of my hardback Green Arrows. He did little Green Arrow head sketches for me, which was really nice. Remarks.
Nice.
He had a really good run on that book too.
He did.
Ooh, Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Oracle.
Oh, me too. There's the Batman.
I wanted to ask when Sal put this up, but is Zdarsky still on the title, or has he left yet?
No, he's still there.
Okay. Yes. It's a good book. I got the alternate. I think this is Harris.
Oh,
I think
that's
he's
nice.
on there for the next, at least what I've seen solicited, he's on there for the next few issues while they do this Court of Owls story. And then I think after that wraps up in a couple issues, it's going into Hush 2.
Yeah.
And then I have no idea who's taking over after that.
For a year.
Yeah. That's the A cover of Creature Commandos.
That's cool.
Nice.
Sal had the B.
Yeah.
And whenever you got Mr. Tawny Talkie on a cover, it's got to be a good cover.
Oh yeah, I picked that up too.
That's
such a fun book.
It is a fun book. It's absolutely a fun book. So they have kept up the fun. Poison Ivy.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
And for those of you, I don't know if you got it, but the Swamp Thing Poison Ivy book from a couple weeks ago was really good.
Yeah. Feral something or other. Feral. I forget what it was called.
Oh yeah, Feral Trees.
Feral Trees. Yep.
And then a book that's really trippy is Plastic Man No More.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I'm enjoying. That's number 3.
Did he get recycled?
He is having some problems. He's getting a little bit melty.
Interesting.
So, yeah, we've got to turn back the tide. So that is it for my books.
All right, ladies.
Just sweet Fanny.
Bringing up the rear, I've got Miss Bree behind me.
I know, that's kind of exciting.
Well, me and my niece we are going through. Hello. We are going through the MCU films in timeline order, and we just watched this yesterday.
Nice.
So you've watched 2 of them so far.
Yeah, so far, and I realized that my feelings about Captain Marvel then are the same as they are now, and it was not that great of a movie.
I was so disappointed in it, and people can say whatever they want. I took the day. I was so excited to see it. I took the day off of work so that I could see it the day it came out. I went in the afternoon. I was so excited. I'm going in the theater. I bought the popcorn bucket and I bought the cup for it. I'm like, this is gonna be awesome. And I walked out of that movie so disappointed. So nobody could say, I didn't give it a fair shot because I was super excited and it was so disappointed.
Dan, when I watched that movie again, I was mad for you because of the injustice they did to Marvel. I was so pissed off watching that movie. I was like, come on, really? But anyways, all right.
So I gotta ask this. So if you're watching them in chronological order, does that mean that you watch Captain America until the end after they find him? Did you stop the movie and be like, okay, now we're gonna watch Captain Marvel and these other ones, and then we're gonna watch the end of Captain America before we watch Avengers?
No, so we're watching them through, including the end credits scenes and all that stuff, and I'm pointing things out to where I'm like, remember this guy, remember that name, remember this, he'll show up later. Just keep those in the back of your mind. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to do Iron Man. That's next on the list. We're not doing TV shows unless they're on Disney Plus in the timeline. But anyways, moving forward, let's get to...
no Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No. Or Peggy Carter or Agent Carter, whatever it is, except for that one shot that they have on Disney Plus right now. Yeah. All right. Onward to some polls. Action, like I said, is coming out weekly, so I've got a few of them to show you. So 1070.
I knew you were a man of action.
That's a cool cover.
Damn, this is what I look like when I get up out of bed every morning.
Of course you do.
Why are you wearing your pants in bed?
So I can do that.
Okay.
1071.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit behind, guys. 1072. Interesting.
Very
and
nice.
1073. I did not get my new books this week, so the latest action is still sitting there. However, I did get this. This is one of my favorite DC titles, and I am super anxious to dive into this. This is Wonder Woman number 14.
Nice.
I love that cover. Yeah.
Yep.
I dig that.
Yeah. Gary, this one's for you. So this is a Nirvana exclusive. Hydrus, if you're still in the chat, you'll know it. But you guys have been talking about Flash Gordon since it came out. You guys have said how good it is.
Yeah.
Nirvana had a store exclusive, and I finally was able to pick one up.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that looks cool.
Good. That's a great cover.
Yeah. So
who did the art on that?
I am Trippe, Trippe.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
That's
Pretty
very
excited
retro.
to have
Very
that.
cool.
Yeah, I dig it. I love the movie Flash Gordon. I haven't read much of the comic strips from the from the newspapers.
Did you love Flash Gordon?
I did love Flash Gordon too. That was a great movie also. But
See,
yeah.
Tim, you got to get the Nirvana people to let me do a cover for them.
Well, I can put you in touch with them. I can at least open the door. All right. Moving forward, one of the best indie titles that's out right now, Richard. You're saying indie titles are king right now. Well, Conan is king.
Oh, great! Nice. Look at that.
I love Conan.
Yeah, that is great cover.
This is wonderful. I
what
cannot
is best
wait
in life?
to dive into that. I think I have Savage Sword of Conan number 3 here. Let me check. I do. Or not number 3. Number 5. Yep, got that right there.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
Amazing.
That pose is done so often. It's so great where you get the hair mouth of a lizard or a snake.
This is Jusco artwork, so that makes it even more. Yeah. I'm sad it's only going to 6 issues. I wish it was going to go longer, but it is what it is. Dan, this is one of my favorite covers. This is a contender for cover of the year. Is that Zeb Wells Spider-Man over your left shoulder? No, it is not. That most certainly is not. But one of my favorite covers. Gonna be a contender for cover of the year. This is Transformers number 13.
That is such a good cover.
I love that.
That was a good. Yep. Did you read it yet?
No, tomorrow's reading day. I've got a lot of catching up to do, and
that's
is
comics and coffee, baby.
That's a really
believe it.
That's a really good issue.
Hydrus, I was not able to make it in there when Mark Spears was in there. That was during a time when I was financially recovering. Scarlet number 5. I love this series. I think it's great. The G.I. Joe miniseries have been really good so far. This is a favorite of mine. I think we've got one more issue, or issue 5 is the last.
Nope, 5 is the last.
5 is the last. So I'll be excited to read that.
That and Destro are just ended, and I think G.I. Joe starts. I think it starts next month because Joshua Williamson is going to be at or this month. Yeah, Joshua Williamson's going to be at a shop in Annapolis near me doing autographs. I'm going to try and get to.
Staying with the Energon universe motif, let's go with an awesome cover of wow, God, Dan, you're gonna have to tell me your name because it's right here. Pythona, issue 13.
Oh yeah, Pythona, yeah.
Void Rival. Seeing her on the cover, knowing that she's gonna be in this, that is amazing to me.
Did she put the squeeze on you?
Oh, I hope so.
Yep, it tied
Sorry,
that.
Bree. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a comic cover.
It tied that into a little bit into the Cobra Commander series, and when I saw her on there, I was like, oh, they're tying the G.I. Joe characters in now too.
That's great. Moving to Marvel, we have Daredevil number 14. I love this cover.
Yeah,
that's a nice one.
Yeah. That was a good issue.
Yeah, very cool. That's a title that I'm enjoying right now. I've cut some Marvel out. That was not one of them. Ultimate Black Panther number 9. Still a great read.
Nice.
One of the best Ultimate titles that's out right now. And the best Ultimate title is Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Yeah. I love the homage to Marvels and
the Spider-Man 39.
That's right. When Ramita took over, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, Gary, this here is still by far one of my favorite titles overall, and I think has the reign for second favorite Marvel title. I noticed you're only showing one of Bree's arms. What's wrong? Is the other one missing?
No, it's not one of your toys, Sonny.
Yeah, that's right, son. He didn't want people to know she's fisting him.
It's okay, honey. He didn't mean it. Don't worry.
She's grabbing a little butt. That's what she's doing.
Incredible Hulk.
Yes.
I love this title. This is so absolutely fantastic. Philip Kennedy Johnson, super fantastic. I cannot wait for him to do Ghost Rider 44. I am beyond excited for that.
I can't wait for him to do the Codex interview with us.
Yes. Also,
I've already put, they have the solicit out for the Ghost Rider that he's doing. It's not called Ghost Rider though. It's called
Hell Riders.
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice.
But they already have the solicit out where you can where you can put it on your
I
wall.
can't wait. I
Yep.
can't wait. Getting down to the end of Marvel, here's the X titles that I'm reading right now. Wolverine.
Yep.
That was a good issue.
That
Yeah.
was a good
Love
issue.
that.
Mhm.
You guys were raving about the last volume of Wolverine. I missed out on that, but I'm not missing out on this one. My favorite X title right now, Uncanny X-Men, issue number 4.
Yep.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X Factor, which I am absolutely having a lot of fun with, issue 3.
Very good.
And then we have X-Force. This is a title that I dropped, so this is the last issue that I have, but good thing there is a Man-Thing on the cover.
There is a Man-Thing on the cover.
That's right. And then the nope, I've got 2. This one is X-Men number 5.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, I love that.
Eh,
Absolutely awesome. And then finally, X-Men number 6.
there you go.
Nice.
All right.
Now I gotta ask. I know it came out last week. So Gary, did you read the new issue of Captain America? I guess it was last week or week before last.
I did, but remind me because I crammed so many books in.
It was the one with Spider-Man and Thor.
Yes, I enjoyed that.
I thought it was cool because Straczynski had a really good long run on Spider-Man. He had a really good even better long run on Thor, and now he's doing Cap. And then he brought both of those characters in for this story arc that he's doing on there. And I loved how he did the the kind of interplay with like Peter, wanting to call Cap to like, hey, let's go out and have dinner, but he was nervous, and Cap was like, hey, you want to come hang out? And like, oh, well, I have to cancel because we're going on this mission. You want to go with us? And
that was nice interplay. I enjoyed that.
Yes.
Nice. Well, all right. Hydrus, Gail Simone's writing on Uncanny is so good. Dude, it is fantastic. I am very happy that she is on that title.
She was on Action for only a few issues. I was looking forward to her there, but, they went monthly, and maybe that was too much for her schedule. I don't know.
Yeah. Gary, did you like the binge reading?
Not really, because I'm not really savoring it as much as I might want to. So sometimes I'm reading so much, and then when I'm reading, sometimes I'll have some by my nightstand and I'll read at night, and without a doubt, seems like every time I have to reread the last issue or 2 I read because those are the ones I was halfway falling asleep. So I always have to reread the last couple I read. But the binge, you just don't get to savor.
Makes you feel bloated.
Yeah, it does. You don't get to savor the titles as much as you want. I enjoy binge reading when I have a bunch of issues in a row of a certain title.
Yeah.
Or you're reading a trade or something, and it can be so fresh because sometimes when you're waiting month to month, you forget some of the little details.
Like Tower of Babel or Rise of the Midnight Suns?
Yeah. Tower of Babel for sure. Listen, Rise of the Midnight Suns, if we could have cut out that dead weight.
There you go.
Great, yeah.
Can't read one comic at a time. I build up a few issues. I understand that. I like to do that with some titles, but not with everything.
I like to read as I go along, but I was backed up, but I finally got it where I'm all caught up to the stuff I got this week. I haven't read the stuff I got this week yet. The last of the previous issues I had to read was Devour, which was really good.
Devour is great.
So I hope that I know it's only a one shot, so I think it would be cool if they would, as Hyde Street goes on, if they would just have a series of one shots like the way that is, where it's like, here's something that happens on Hyde Street without having to directly tie into the main book.
I believe that. I would think that would happen because that was a really cool little, tie into Hyde Street. And
you could bring all these different. Yeah, and you could bring all these different creators in to do like their own little vignettes of Hyde Street.
Devour was disturbing as hell.
Yeah.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into back issues, let's do some station identification real quick. Please make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow on any of the social media platforms that you're on, especially here on YouTube. And if you're watching us over on Twitch, go ahead and do that at the Codex Station right there, ladies and gentlemen. We would love to have you do that for us. We provide all this awesome content for you free of charge, and it is absolutely fantastic, and we enjoy every minute of it, ladies and gentlemen. And also, don't forget, head over to the site that Gary built, thecodexstation.com, for
right.
all your codex needs. Get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. Once again, thecodexstation.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get into some back issues, gentlemen. How about that? I was about to pick up Hyde Street because of you guys, but I picked up Something Is Killing the Chicken.
Well, I don't.
I'm
kill that chicken.
Listen,
who was killing the chicken? Was it the Colonel?
It might have been this or this.
You need to more importantly, you need to worry about who's choking the chicken.
Can't take too much horror. Only one series.
But get Hyde Street. Get Hyde Street. You will not be sorry.
There you go, Dan. Why don't you go ahead and get us started off, man?
All right, so I only have a few back issues, but these are ones. As you guys know, I've been working on run, including getting like the second prints, the third prints, and all that. So there was an auction that was going on that had a bunch of I had some of the ones I needed. So I got the second print of 87.
Nice.
Which I actually already had this. So this is going to go in the pile of stuff to sell or trade or whatever, because I only got it because the price of the auction for the two that I needed, included that, and it was cheaper to get the auction that had all three than to get other ones individually. So I got New Mutants 100 second print.
Nice. I know you've been after that for a little while.
Yeah, you can see where it's got the the gold on the back there, because the first print had the purple background with the white 100s on it. And I used to have these too, and again, I don't know what happened to them. Stuff was misplaced over the years. So second print of 100 and the third print of 100, you see where it's got the silver. So it's the difference between the gold and the silver.
I didn't know there was a third print.
Yeah, there was a third print of this. It was the final issue. So so that's nearly completes my New Mutants run. So the only book I need to complete the run now is this one. Oh, wait, it's this one.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Good job, Dan.
So found a copy. As you can kind of tell, it's beat up. It's
wow, that's amazing. That's wonderful.
What's your line? Any grade is better than no grade.
Low grade is better than no grade.
Yeah, he's taking it out of the plastic, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
Watch
this thing's beat to hell. So
but that's what you wanted.
Yeah, so it's there's a little tear here. There's some the stains on the inside here. So I got it. I paid I had a target price that I was looking to pay, which is why it's taken me a long time to get it, because I wasn't willing to go above and beyond it. I did go a little bit above and beyond it, but only by like $10. So
Dan, I am so happy for you.
Yeah, congratulations.
I've been talking about that for a long time.
And like
round of applause.
Yeah, absolutely. And why what we had discussed was there aren't many dog copies of that book.
Yeah.
Because it's a newer book that everybody took care of. So whereas an older book, it's the rare book is the ones that are really, really nice on an older book. But a newer book like that, the rarities are the dog copies, because everybody kept their books nice. So good luck. You found the unicorn.
Yes. So I thought that would be a pretty funny reveal. So this is the only one I need. Oh, yeah, look at that. So it's off. It's got, if you look along the spine, it's hard to tell in here, but if you look along the spine, there's, some color breaking ticks. Yeah. And like I said, the little tear in the cover there, but some of the other stuff, like the, I think it could be pressed out as far as cleaning to take some of that stuff off the pages and some of the stains off the front. I think maybe, I don't know. But I also I don't know if it's worth it to pay to have that done.
You'd have to go through Jeff Comic Spot to have that thing go through an aqueous bath.
Yeah, I just, I don't know how much it costs for that.
Talk to Wes. He'll be able to tell you.
But I also don't know if it's really worth it to do that, because it's not like I'm planning to flip it. I'm not planning to sell it or anything. I got it so that I can now have, so now my New Mutants Volume 1 run is complete for the series, the second prints, the third prints, the the mini series that spun off of it, the annuals, the this, that, all of that. So it's all done. So
I knew that someday your prince will come.
so the only way I would sell the New Mutants run is if I sold it like as a whole. And let's be honest, the first appearance of Deadpool, it's never gonna be worth more than it is right now with the last movie that came out. Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Keith. So the value of that book is at the peak now that it's gonna be. I can't imagine it ever going higher than it is now. So I don't think it would be nice to clean it up some, but I don't know if it's worth it to put the money into it. Just
talk to Wes about it. See what he says. He'll give you a price quote on what Jeff offers for that aqueous bath, if that's something you want to do.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Dan. That is a bucket list book. That's a year goal too. Is that right?
What?
That was a year goal too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was. So so
check that run off the list.
That run is complete. I don't have to, be sitting there and watching auctions on eBay and like, oh, I might be able to get this one. I might be able to say, oh no, it went more than I'm willing to spend.
Wow.
So we're done with that.
All right, Sal, you're up, good sir. What do you got for back issues tonight?
I've got a lot of back issues today.
Do you want to go last or?
Here's the stack, baby.
Oh, I don't know if anybody mentioned it, but Sal's birthday was on Thursday.
Oh, that's right.
And his wife's birthday was today.
Happy birthday to the Slabatorium all around.
Thank you. Y'all scheduled that really well to have your birthdays so close together.
We did.
Now, if you could have got your daughter's birthday in between yours, that would have been really good schedule.
that would have been hilarious. But no,
see, you know what you should have done, since your birthday was on the 7th and your wife's birthday was on the 9th, you all should have gotten married on the 8th.
Wow.
No, that's
a lot.
That's a lot.
Well, it would have made it easier to remember things.
That is also true.
And easier for gift giving, be like, this is your birthday and your anniversary gift.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like. I like doing the combo things.
Sal, the Uber is here, so why don't you take us on the long drive and show them?
We'll do.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Let's do it. Let's start off with a little Phantom Stranger.
Oh, nice. That's a Neil Adams cover, baby.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah.
I got this pretty cheap. I want to say about $10-15. So not bad for that.
Nice.
Beautiful book.
Also got this Invincible Iron Man number 149.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
149 and 150 were such good issues.
Mm-hmm. I have 150 that's slabbed. So I now have 149 to add to that stack.
You have a slabbed book?
I do. All right. And in my ever going battle of collecting X-Men, I got number 52. Check out Eric the Red with the booty shorts.
Is that first Eric the Red?
I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's not, but it's not the Eric the Red that's the Eric the Red, right? That's the one where Cyclops was pretending to be that character, and then the Eric the Red that showed up later was a separate character.
Right.
Wow.
The guy from the Shi'ar.
So that puts you. Are you under 30 away from having a complete run now?
30. Yeah, 30 now. Yep.
Nice.
Lord.
So I'll always on the hunt.
It's a couple of the big boy ones. That
are on the list, a couple of big boy ones, like First Banshee. That's
28. Yeah, 28. Yep. 1 and 4 will be your hardest ones.
And giant size.
And of course, giant size.
Yeah.
Yep. Of course, giant size.
But technically, that's not part of the.
It's a different title.
I know. But
it's like an annual is. I mean, you can say you have every issue if you don't have the annuals or the giant size, but you want to have them. I get it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up is Dark Horse Presents.
Ooh.
Aliens versus Predator.
That's cool. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What number is that?
This is actually number 36. It says.
Yeah,
probably Dark Horse Presents.
Nice.
Yeah, that's first time they went against each other.
Yep, I believe so.
That's a minor key.
Let's go ahead and move this deck right here. It's easy to grab. All right, this is the nice one, and I'm not sure who signed it. I haven't looked it up yet. Oh wait a minute, I have it on the back, but it's Transformers #1 foily.
Oh,
And look at that signature. It's like in a glow in the dark for a
Oh yeah, let's
yeah,
Beyond
I see
10.
it.
Is
Yeah.
that?
So this is cover
Is it-
A, dress foils, limited edition of 1,000.
Looked like Simon. It almost looked like Simon Furman, but I don't know if he was writing it at the first
No.
issue.
Is it Sean Chen?
I don't think he wrote it then. No, that's the facsimile of the Marvel one.
Give me a moment, Sal, and I'll find out.
Okay, so there was a little cert that came with it. There it is right there.
Turn it around again.
You want the signature?
Yeah, I was trying to see.
And the card doesn't tell you who signed it?
No, it does not. It does not. Our signature and date signed, but that does not say who it was. And of course, the signature on the card is the same signature on the front, and I can't even read that. So it's something AMA.
SA, yeah. 47 out of 1,000, though. Got a low number.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, that's not the original cover, but I'm trying to look up that cover. Bill Sienkiewicz is the one that did the original cover for it.
Stephen Aola is his name.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So
Nice.
next up is
here's a piece of trivia that I'm sure nobody will get, but for some reason I remember it. Okay. There was in the entire 80-issue run of Transformers, there was one creator that worked on every issue. Do you know who it was?
I do not.
The letterer.
Nope.
It's not Larry Hama.
No, Larry Hama was G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
He wrote every issue of G.I. Joe for Marvel.
Don't know. Well, who's it?
Nel Yomtov.
Wow.
Okay.
I told you. I think the only reason I remember is because it's such a uncommon name.
Yeah. Very, very unusual. All right. So next up is Conan the Barbarian. It's a movie special.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
I will stop coughing to look at that.
All right, I picked this up because it's a nice foil cover, and I'm gonna put it into the to be slabbed.
Ooh, Wolverine Revenge.
Oh, that's a cool.
You would think he would have a hairier armpit.
You would think.
He is waxed and ready.
All right, and this is a Tim special. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 52.
Oh, I like the cover.
Yep,
that is a cool cover.
So this is also a cert. This is signed by. Actually, it's not signed by. I'm sorry. It is a John Guion as F304 out of 600.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I dig that. That's really cool.
All right, so this particular seller, he threw in some independents for free.
Ooh.
And I got this Ruse.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Just a hand, nothing more. That's all you need sometimes. Ooh.
Oh, that's a great cover. I like that one.
Here we go. Grabbing a little hair, maybe.
Is that cross-gen?
That's what it looks like.
There we go. And then the last one is got the Goodyear blimp in the background, baby.
Oh, I dig that cover.
Wow.
So I have no idea what these are about, but I appreciate them throwing in some freebies.
Free comics are cool.
Yep. Next, we're gonna take a step in the Wayback Machine. We got Boris Karloff.
Oh,
number 66, I think.
Nice gold key.
15 Senna.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Wonderful.
That is neat.
And then we got number 66 here.
Ooh, very nice. I like that. That's similar to those gray tone covers.
Yep.
They are. Number 68.
Yeah.
They're painted. They're really cool.
Yep. And then this is number 67.
Wow, look at that.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
You put those in a good bag and they'll really shine.
Yep. They're in the stack to be bagged and boarded.
Reholstered.
Don't be shocked, but I already own this issue. But I had to pick up another one because this is so minty.
Oh wow! Oh, and it's a newsstand.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So this will be.
I was going to say whenever I think of Boris Karloff, I think of that that line that Bela Lugosi said about him in Ed Wood when Johnny Depp as Ed Wood brought up Boris Karloff to him when he's talking about how he used to play Dracula, and he's like, Boris Karloff can suck my dick.
Oh my god!
or no, what was it? It was that, or he's like, Boris Karloff can eat my shit. It was something really derogatory like that. It's like, damn, Bella.
Wow. All right. So speaking of Transformers, I did pick up issue number 11.
Oh,
that's the first appearance of Jetfire, I believe.
Nice.
Cliff
yeah.
Jumper
Before
on
they
the cover too.
What's that?
Yeah. Before they changed his name.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Number 42.
Great cover. God, that's nice.
Oh, that's cool.
That's my childhood right there. Picking up those books.
Had to get this Group X-Men shot.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, everybody stand still. Shoulder to shoulder.
Stand still. And for the same reasons, I picked up this cover as well. I already own it, but man, this was a minty cover.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it'll be slabbed and it'll go up there next to the other ones.
The gatefold.
Finally, I've been telling you needed to do that.
All right, you guys will love this. Foily Army of Darkness Forever.
Oh, I was in a thrift store today and saw the Screwball edition of the movie, and I almost picked it up.
You should have.
I know.
You should have. And you can never go wrong with a Phoenix variant.
Ooh.
Nice.
This is Rise of the Powers of X number 5.
That's awesome. That's a great cover right there.
And these were pretty cool covers too. Star Wars, Age of the Rebellion, Lando Calrissian.
Ooh.
Is that a Perez? That almost looks like Perez.
Oh, looks like Terry Dodson.
Oh, is it
Terry
Dodson?
It's Terry Dodson.
Yeah.
And speaking of Terry Dodson, I picked up the Han Solo one.
Oh man.
There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
So did he have a series of alternate covers for his Star Wars books?
Yeah, he had several alternate covers for those. So I picked up those too. All right. So, and because I got them so cheap, Apocalypse was shocked.
Oh,
wow.
Rest in peace, Greg
Hildebrandt.
Hildebrandt.
Yeah.
That is such a loss. Man.
All right. Again, picked up a minty copy, X Factor number 1.
Oh, nice.
OG Evil Dead might be the best flick ever made, dude.
Oh yes, hell yes, it is.
So
I used
good.
to have it.
It's
I
my
used to.
stick.
Well, no, that was Army of Darkness.
That was Army of
Army of Darkness. Oh, sorry. Yep, Army of Darkness.
Yeah,
fun
we used
fact,
to have
fun fact, gentlemen. Where they filmed the original Evil Dead was in Morristown, Tennessee, which is about an hour from here.
Let's see.
Oh, nice.
That's Army of Darkness.
Yeah, Army of Darkness forever.
Yeah.
So, yo, bitch, let's do this.
Yeah, me and a guy used to be in a band with used to argue all the time about what was a better movie. You know, he would see Evil Dead 2 and I said Army of Darkness, and we'd go back and forth all the time on which one was the better one. Yeah, they're both good.
All right. Blood Hunt number 1 with a little negative space.
Oh, that's cool.
Rocking the 70s pro, baby.
Yeah. Wow.
That's awesome. All right. Uncanny X-Men number 1.
Oh, that's a cool
variant.
cover.
Oh, that is a cool cover.
Yeah, I like that.
He took Gambit's trench coat. Like, this is mine now.
Yep.
Go make your damn beignets.
Ooh,
that's
Land. Yep.
Yeah, I wonder where you got the inspiration for that one from.
Not porn.
Not
Not at all.
All right. So the next.
You all say that like it's a bad thing.
My connection went crazy.
Please redo the last 15 to 20 minutes, Sal.
Well, we're not done yet. Let me finish. Go back, okay?
Listen, I'm no tech guy, but can't you just hit the rewind button?
Good, there you go. All right. Speaking of movie books, Demolition Man.
Oh, wow.
And it's also
cool.
signed, but I don't know who it's signed by.
Stallone and Snipes.
Let's take a look.
You give me that book, I'll give it a signature.
Looks like Gary Cohn.
Demolition Man. Let's take a peek here.
That would be great if it was signed by Stallone or Snipes.
It would have been great.
That was such a ridiculous movie.
But ridiculous, but awesome.
So,
number 2.
Show that number 1 again.
Yes, sir. I think it's Gary Cohn.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's so good it makes you not want to pay your taxes on it.
It's awesome.
Yep. That's tax-free, baby.
and then
That's
serve a couple years in jail.
Number 2.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm missing number 3, but I have number 4.
Wow.
Oh, I like
that's
that cover.
wonderful.
That's great.
Isn't that frustrating? He kind of looks like Flint from G.I. Joe there.
He does. He does.
Isn't that frustrating though when you're getting one of those miniseries, especially those old like 80s and 90s Marvel
Yeah.
ones, you know, and for Marvel and DC where they put out those like 4-issue miniseries and you get 3 issues and you just need the one, and it's so hard to find that one issue because most of the time the sellers sell them like as complete sets, and it's so hard to find that one issue that you're missing.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
I agree. And if I had passed on these 3 issues, I would have seen number 3 next week or something, you know?
Yeah.
All right, scored this Moon Knight number 50.
Oh, I love
that's
that
a cool
cover
one.
where he sets his Avengers identification card on fire.
Yeah, from when he was on the West Coast team.
Yeah, I love it.
I know. I was just teasing.
It's all good. So, picked up this X-Men DNA cover.
Oh, that's cool.
23.
X-Men number 3.
I love his art.
Her body's almost in the shape of an X.
Yeah.
All right, so I was like,
You said in the shape of a sex?
Yes, all the time. All right, so this is What If 110.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
With Phoenix.
If I remember right.
Phoenix Possessed.
From
That's
the
a-
Fury.
That's a
That's
badass
amazing.
looking Colossus on there.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And that's all my back issues.
All right. Gary, you are up, good sir. What do you got for back issues tonight?
Nothing. I got nothing.
Not a thing.
I don't do mail-in stuff. So it's only when I go to a show. Only when I go to a show or I go to Damien's. So
Oh, that's
Speaking
fair.
of shows, Shop is going to be in Frederick, I think next weekend, the 17th.
yes, it will.
Everybody's got the good books
And
to
I will be there.
Okay.
And I will be there.
stick around, man. I've got a nice little stack here to show you guys.
Are you?
No,
Are
I think
going?
I think you had it right first, Mr. Keith. A Demotion Man comic would be amazing.
Yep.
I plan to, but I got to see what's going on. But I would like to.
There's a Shaw show in Annandale tomorrow too. That one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was saving up my ducats to go to the one in Frederick.
All right.
I might be able to go to that with you guys.
All right.
All right.
Mike will be
Talk
there too.
later.
Mike will be
Nice.
there too.
So
Mighty Mike Harbor.
no
Mike-
no polls from Dan this week and no back issues from Gary. Sal, you came in clutch, buddy. And I'm gonna bring up the rear.
I'll
As
be
usual.
honest. I really was like, I want to be on because I want to show off my New Mutants book. I don't want to wait on it anymore.
All right. So, gentlemen, let me move these new issues and I will show you some stuff. So, I picked this up, Gary. I thought of you when I picked it up. And the only reason I got it is because
That's what she said.
Mhm.
I have never seen it before. So, this is Aquaman #1 from 1986.
Ooh.
Oh, I've got that miniseries. That's
Yeah.
cool.
P. Craig Russell did the
Yes.
art on that costume. A lot of people dig it. I thought it was pretty cool. It was like an
I
underwater.
like that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that suit.
Yeah,
It's kind of like underwater camouflage.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a cool mini series. So
Yes.
get the other issues.
I
4
will. It's only 4 issues.
Yeah.
So I'm going to definitely pick it up and I'd love to read it. But as soon as I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
Gary will know about this.
Oh, Gary's got it. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I got that one too.
Now, here's a mini series that I had parts 2 through 4 on, and I finally found issue 1 at McKay's. I think I paid $2 for this, but this
You find
is-
everything at McKay's.
I do, and I've got a lot of it here. Dead Man #1.
Oh, nice. That's a
Nice.
cool cover.
It's Garcia Lopez.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had this when we were in Baltimore.
Well, next year,
Yeah, but yeah,
knock on wood.
I've got the whole run now, so now I can read the whole thing, and I'm excited. Okay, Dan, this is for you. I bought this specifically because this is a favorite character of yours, but it's Alex Ross. It's Justice Society of America. You want to take a
Ooh.
guess?
Is it when he did those covers where it's like the black background and just
Yep.
the? I'm gonna say a one that I like. Our
Mhm.
Man.
No, Sandman.
Oh, Sandman,
nice.
that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah, it's still good.
and that was when it was
That's Sand.
that wasn't Wesley. Yeah, that wasn't Wesley Dodds. That was
Sandy. That's
that was
Sandy.
Sandy. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And I
that was the
picked it up
time when
for
he
a
started
dollar.
kind of when he it's definitely.
Have any of you read Justice League of America 113?
Not offhand. No.
Okay, so that book was one of the JLA JSA crossovers. It's a 100-pager, and it was really heartbreaking. And it dealt with what happened to Sandy all those years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it really broke your heart, and it was just amazing because it had never been addressed. Whatever happened to his sidekick. So
Wow.
and I
Okay.
loved how that JSA volume incorporated Sand back into that,
This
and
year?
he is in the new JSA book that just came out last week.
Nice.
And that wasn't the costume he was wearing when the series started. That's
No, it
when
was
he
something different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's when he kind of started leaning more in towards what
Yeah.
Wesley Dodds originally wore, and he started having the dreams and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the next few books I'm going to show off, I've shown to each of you separately.
Right, Boosh.
Yes.
But I have not shown them to chat yet. A while ago, about a month ago, I did a trade and I got some really awesome stuff, and I was able to get one book on my year list, like my goal list for the year. We'll get to that in a minute, but you guys have all seen these. Chad, it's your turn now. This is Hawkman number 2.
Ooh,
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am gunning for the whole run of this. I know it's a short run, and I know number 4 is going to be the hefty one, but everything else around it is reasonable.
I have a number 1. I think I showed you. Looks like it came off the rack today.
Yes.
The blue
Oh my
is so
God.
bright. That's amazing.
Here is Hawkman number 9.
Love that cover.
That's
Mattermaster. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it.
Rick
Hawkman's one of
Anderson.
my favorites. And then Gary, you can go ahead and give us a little bit of lore on this one if you don't mind. This is Brave and the Bold number 36.
All right, there we go.
That's cool.
So that's of course Joe Kubert, and that may be the first Shadow Thief.
Yes.
It's also, so there are 2 tryout runs. Was that 36? So I think it was 34, 35, 36, and then 42, 43, and 44 were the 2 3-issue arcs of Brave and the Bold, and then Hawkman got his book after that, and that's where they introduced the Qatar Hall Thanagarian version of Hawkman. Again, Julius Schwartz, going with the sci-fi reimaginings of these great characters.
I love this cover. It's
Mhm.
beat up. It's a beat up book, and if you look really close, you can see where whatever kid had this traced out the outline of Shadow Thief.
Very cool.
So there's that, but I'm glad to have it. Super cool.
Great Kubert cover. Oh, he drew so well.
Now, here is my McKay's find for today. And as soon as I saw it, I picked it up. I know it's a $15 book, but it's a book I've been looking for. This is X-Men number 53, the first onslaught.
Oh,
nice.
For
Great cover.
$2.50.
Well, that's a bargain.
Yep. Can't beat it. So got these at a thrift store. I will never pass up missing Spider-Man issues for $1. So this is Amazing 408.
That's a cool cover.
I thought that was Zeb Wells one that you loved.
It is not, my lord. I have dreams of cold sweat.
But you know what it's going to be 10 years from now when Tim's working working on completing the run, and he finds those Zeb Wells ones he doesn't have for $1. He's going to be like, oh, goddamn, I'm going to have to get it.
I'll pass on him to get something else. This is Marvel Fanfare. I've only been getting these for the covers. I've only been window shopping on them. I know there's good stories inside, but I'm waiting to get a few more before I really dive into them. But this is also a minor key. This is Marvel Fanfare number 2.
Michael Golden.
Nice.
Love that. That's nice.
Yeah. The minor key portion is this is where Spider-Man turns into the Man Spider for the first time.
Okay.
Look at that. Love it.
That's amazing. Love it.
It is amazing. This is equally amazing. I got this at McKay's last weekend. This is Black Widow number 1. Beautiful, non-pornographic Greg Land cover.
Oh, that is a cool cover.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wonderful. Dan, this one's for you. This is the last issue of Volume 1. This is Captain America number 454.
Oh, that's such a great cover. That was that was such a cool story. That was such a good story that, I think I've said on here before, Wade and Garney, they only brought them in because they knew that they were going to be canceling the book and restarting it when they did the Heroes Reborn stuff.
Yeah.
But they had a gap in it after Grunwald's run, which Grunwald had a long, long run on that book. And they had the gap in it where they're like, look, we got like 5-6 issues, whatever it was. We need this filled before we cancel it. And they brought them in, and everybody loved their run so much that after Heroes Reborn ended and they relaunched the book, they brought both of them back on to be the new creative team.
That's awesome. Captain America is a run that I am passively working on. I know he's inexpensive right now, so I might actively start working on it.
Well, I mean,
go ahead.
Which run are you?
Volume 1.
Oh, I was gonna say, because I mean, it's not all inexpensive when you're going to get like 100.
Nah, I gotta pick a volume, and I'm going for these older ones. This book I got last week. I didn't think that I had it, but I have an extra copy already. So this is What If Volume 2, number 45.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Good cover.
Barbara gets it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely. Gary, this one's for you. Sal,
which is funny. Show that cover again.
Yeah.
Why does a skeleton have breasts?
Who knows? Gary, this is for you. Sal, you can't have it because you've got more X-Men issues than I do. But this is the annuals. I'm working on those. I think I am only 4 shy of having the 1, 2, 14. I'm 3 shy of having the entire annuals run, and this is X-Men annual number 3.
Archon.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, that I think is George Perez.
No, this is Frank Miller.
Oh, that's Miller on that. Okay.
Yeah, this is Frank Miller.
All right, Tim, you can just send that to me at your earliest convenience.
Negative, sir. That is a big negative. That is a
all right, fine. I'll come over and pick them up.
Right there. Look at the white on that. Very clean, very demure.
Hey, Sal, I know you don't have giant size X-Men 1. Do you have giant size X-Men issue?
I don't think I do.
I
do not.
That one I think you can get pretty cheap.
Here is another one I got in that trade I did a month ago with the Hawkmans and stuff like this. Gary, you've seen this one. This is Adventure into Fear with the Man Called Morbius, issue number 23.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
Yeah.
So that's the same title where Man-Thing was in it from like
he is dropped. Yeah. So this is a little beat up. I know it's an earlier Morbius appearance, but still very, very cool.
He's kind of, I don't know, for some reason it makes me think of Elvis on there. I don't know if it's the hair.
Yes, it does. Holy shit.
He's like, all right, baby, I'm gonna, hunk of burn low. Give me some blood.
All right. So Dan, you brought the guns today with New Mutants 98, but as I alluded to earlier, I have a book that was on my bucket list. This was the year goal to get. This was the main one. And it's beat to crap. But Gary, I had you in the back of my head when I was making this trade. And if I was happy with it, and I'm still happy with it today, then it was a good trade. And I'm very happy with it. I'm very glad to have it in my collection, and it's a good starting point. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Very good.
Nice.
I know you've been itching to get that one. We looked for you
all year long.
Yep.
That was the goal.
That's awesome.
And that's awesome. Yeah. You and Dan both got major year goals you wanted.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
you can see the long.
Yeah, the line.
Doesn't matter.
I'm good with it. I'm very, very happy with this.
Hey, you know what? Like I keep saying, low grade is better than no grade.
That's right.
We've all done really well with major major books we needed this year.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
the one the
You see
John
that,
Stewart.
honey? We're
Yep.
we're making it. We're getting there.
Sal got that John Stewart book he wanted.
Yes. Oh
desperately.
my God. I was there. I was
And the
there
Guy
with
Gardner.
And
Yeah.
Guy Gardner.
And the Guy Gardner and I
X-Men
got the
94.
More Fun 60 Spectre cover that I've been wanting for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
I got 3 more to show you guys, and one of them is pretty big. But
Okay, I'll
That's what
take
she
it.
said.
maybe this
That's
is
also what she
a
said.
this is a Dallas Fan Expo exclusive, 518 out of 600, like the one you had. Thank you, Richard. This is Deadpool and Wolverine World War III #1 Virgin exclusive, cover art by Ivan Tao, limited to 600 copies.
He's an awesome artist. I love his stuff.
Oh,
that's
cool.
neat.
Is that not cool?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
If there were any comments up there saying congratulations, guys, thank you very much. Yeah, it was super awesome. I loved it. But yeah, that looks amazing. Wolverine is stabbing him through the chest, and Deadpool is stabbing him through the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Here's one more. This one was part of that trade too, and this was the one I was honestly almost as excited about as I was with the ASM 300. This is Transformers #7. Also, this is John Boy variant cover, and he signed it as well. Take a look at this.
Oh, that's
nice.
a really cool cover.
Is that not cool?
That's a cool signature. I love the color of ink
Yes.
he used.
Yeah,
That's
bright
awesome.
blue.
That really pops on there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I got one more. All right, so I have never seen one of these before, but when you look at the cover, it is what was used as the basis for the Nintendo video game that came out not too long after this. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #4, first print.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, this is also beat up. It's very dirty, but the cover is intact. It's kind of chewed up and dog-eared up here. But I've never had a Turtles book this old, and I am super excited to finally have one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
So
That's cool.
there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our back issues. What a way to do back issues tonight. A New Mutants 98, an Amazing Spider-Man 300, Sal coming in with that early X-Men issue. Holy smokes, guys. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Well done.
Yeah.
Bots.
You know, technically the GoBots
Well, first.
they premiered before Transformers.
There you go.
They did.
Well, that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Though the main portion of Comics Unleashed may be coming to a close, stick around because your ride is here, and Uncle Gary's showcase is coming up in less than 2 minutes.
When one door closes, the next door opens.
That is absolutely
Your keyword
correct.
is Uber. Uber.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, before we finish off Comics Unleashed one more time, let me go ahead and tell you, if you've made it this far, hit the like, share, subscribe, and or follow your favorite social media platform right there at the Codex Station. Gary, what do we want to do with these things?
Oh, listen, as you all know, look at these faces you see. You can tell that we have all the socials.
The
and we'd like nothing more
Oh.
than to give them to you. That's
There
right.
you go. At the Codex Station, ladies and gentlemen, once again, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and or follow so you don't miss content like this all the time, every time. Memberships on the Codex Station on YouTube are 99 cents right now, so go ahead and jump on that if that's something you want to do. It is never expected, but it is always appreciated. And our very own Dan the Kelly art right there is working hard behind the scenes to get some awesome members-only content for you coming in the near future,
as well as a I haven't even told these guys yet, should be having a pretty cool interview set up at the end of the month. As soon as I get it set, then I'll be reaching out to see who wants to do the interview with me.
Ooh,
there you go. And
he's teasing us all. Nice.
By Dan Kelly art, absolutely.
What
And
was that hashtag, Richard? What was that hashtag?
Oh yeah.
Do some push-ups.
And do some push-ups,
Do
baby.
some push-ups. There you
Push-ups,
go.
baby.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, head over to thecodexstation.com for all your codex needs. My wife even enjoys it. You guys should too. It is a wonderful website. Get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. Once again, thecodexstation.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Comics Unleashed is coming to an end, but stick around for 40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, and your ride will come to an end, and it will be time for Uncle Gary's showcase.
What will it be?
There you go. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Dan did go interview with Robert. What?
I guess I did that interview a while ago with Derek Robertson.
Oh, gotcha. All right, we'll be back in 40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Uber time.
All right. That theme makes me turgid. Love it.
Love it.
So, fellas.
All right.
The code word was Uber. So, fellas, what's it going to be tonight?
Oh, it is going to be.
I'm thinking it's got to be something military related because we got Veterans Day right around the corner. So that's why I said tanks.
I'm thinking Uber alleys, something with that. I don't know.
Well, let's get our German is what does Uber mean in German?
Oh,
I don't know that.
Upper.
The super.
Ah,
there we go.
So,
All right.
So not quite. I didn't do the war book. I thought I would
Enemy
do
Ace.
Yeah, Enemy Ace. There you go. So Enemy Ace, the German. Yeah, that would have been good. But I wanted to do the from about 72 to about 77 ish era. 1972, about 77 issues of Superman. So here's a great Neil Adams, number 252. It's a wraparound cover with
awesome.
the greatest flying heroes. And this was a unique thing because this is also one of the DC 100-page Super Spectacular series because you'll see two numbers there. You'll see DC 13 and number 252. So it's number 252 of Superman, but it's also number 13 of the DC 100-page Super Spectacular, which started at number 4 and went to like 24, and about half of the issues had the dual numbering, which is it's just really weird. So anyway, so that.
What year did it come out? What year?
This is 72 or 73. This one came out. So 72 or 73, and this is 252. So we're going to go through some of the fun covers of this era. Here's our
that's cool.
20-cent one.
Love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is when we went to 20 cents, 254. And I love these. A lot of these are Nick Cardy. So Booge, get your Nick Cardy on, baby. So here we go, 255.
I love that cover.
Mm-hmm. Son of Superman, who's here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, and all these.
Is he going against a Silver Age Chitara? Or
no.
Cheetah.
Cheetah, yeah.
So it was a tiger lady. So
oh wow.
The cheetah. It's tiger lady. So I don't remember. I think that was just a one and done.
Gotcha.
Villain.
Weekly villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I love the logo.
I was gonna say I love the logo on there, the blue and the red. I don't remember seeing that color combination on this logo before.
Yep.
Wow.
The Galactic Golem.
Nice.
The Energy Eater.
Now I'll smash you.
That's breaking through the Fortress of Solitude's door.
Love it.
These are all consecutive at this point.
It's like the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, Kool-Aid. Kid who knocked out Superman.
Wait a minute. That's the same kid from the other cover.
It is. There you go, Boo. Booge. This is for you, baby.
Those crutches were a farce.
Yep. Hey, Cardi Party. It is a Nick Cardi party. and there was a Veterans Day connection here because most of these covers I'm showing you are going to be Nick Cardi covers. And Nick Cardi, World War II vet, drove Sherman tanks in World War II.
Right.
Great story. He was in a Sherman tank, and I probably told it here before. We're tell it again. The Sherman tanks were very light armor. So the joke was that a Tiger tank shell, the German Tiger tank shell, could go through 3 Shermans, is what they would joke around. And a Tiger had Carty's tank lined up, and he knew he was dead meat, and he happened to hit a ditch as he was trying to get away, and the shell went over top of him because he hit the ditch and went down. Oh. And before the Tiger could realign on him, the one thing the Shermans could do, because they were light, was haul ass, and he got the hell out of there. So he was able to get out of there. But Nicholas Viscardi is Nick Carty. So, but anyway, so he was a World War II vet. So that's where I was going. Now,
wasn't there a line the German commanders would say where, like, they would say our Panzers and our Tigers were far superior to the American tanks, but they just had too many tanks?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because we were pumping them out like 1,000 a day or something like that.
It's like the whole reason why lemmings survive. It's just sheer numbers.
Yeah.
Sheer numbers.
Yep.
And cicadas. That's what the cicadas do.
Yeah.
Because everything in the world is eating them, but they have all the numbers.
Yep.
So this is a really clean copy. It's a white cover, and it is fantastic.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that shape that's in.
That's nice.
Wow.
Look at the shape she's in.
Yes, Green Lantern's not going to be happy that
that is risque for this late 60s.
Wait, this is like
70s.
73 probably. 262.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, very cool. Now we're going to get into this is not Carty, but this is one of the cool photo covers they were doing at the time.
Ooh,
I have that
cool.
issue.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You do.
Yeah, not in that condition, but I've got it.
Yeah, this one's a little sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. And one of my favorite covers is coming up now. It's a Carty cover, and it's a football cover.
Oh, nice.
Secret of the Phantom
Quarterback.
Yep, love that.
Cicadas are the devil. Hydrus, you and I both know, man. Down here in the
only
south,
if they're not covered in chocolate.
Yep.
Oh no! Don't eat bugs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. 265.
Yeah.
So there we go. Yeah.
I think he meant the
other one. Yeah, the other one I believe is good. I love this one. I have this one displayed. I have another copy over here.
Except that DC didn't like the way Kirby drew Superman. So whenever he would draw Superman, they'd who was it? They'd have
Kurt Swan do the face.
Yeah, they'd erase it and have him come back and do it.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh.
There's another Nick Carty. Mm-hmm.
That's some hefty science fiction going on right there.
Yes, it is. And I really love this next one.
Oh, that's super cool.
Oh, yeah. Check out that purple. That is like popping.
DC cover.
Yep.
So, there we go.
Oh, the DC book. Wow. Look at that. Did there.
Yeah. And you like that? And this was when Batgirl was headquartered in Washington for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
She driving a scooter? Looks like it.
She's got a motorcycle. It's
wow.
Light version of it. So.
Yeah, I do too, Booge. That's a great Superman cover.
Yep.
I agree.
Now, this is one that I do need to upgrade, and I will at some point.
It says, like, what, Gary, you double up on your books and your bag and boards? Any reason why other than it taking up less bags and boards?
Yes, Hydrus, and the reason I've always done that is it also saves space, too, because you think that's one less board for every book you have, so it cuts that in half for space, and it's economical. And when you're doing Gerber bags and boards, it's really economical. But and the other thing is, I'm not selling these, so it's not like I'm in somebody's been diving through these. These are in my collection, and I don't have any problem, having the odd number, have like 269, 270. So I won't have 280 and then 293 in a bag. It's got to be consecutive.
Well, I mean, them Gerber bags and boards are designed for that too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're just fine to do this. But the Viking from Valhalla. But so this is just a personal preference. I don't do it to some of my older books that are really nicer and more key. I don't always do that. And my horror books, I didn't go back and forth because I wanted to display them a little bit nicer, and I didn't do that. Yeah. But it's a personal. It's a way to save money. So. There you go.
I've got that. That's one of the early.
That's nice.
That's one of
man
the
who murdered Metropolis?
What did you say made sense to him? Is that what the comment was?
yeah. That's one of the first.
It
Superman
makes
books.
dollars and cents. Is what it is. Yeah.
That's one of the first Superman books I ever got when I was a kid. It might be.
Yep.
Nice.
Like that. And that one doesn't have one in the back because the next one is 100-pager. And look at the condition on that one.
Oh man!
Nice. Look how sweet that is. Yeah, and Hydrus, even on my modern books. Now this is a more this is a one of the larger ones. The other this bag and board is larger than the other. This is almost getting toward not quite golden age size, but a size in between it and regular Silver Age. Even on my modern books, I put them in Silver Age bags so they have a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah.
So, but this is just there's great square bound books, and to get the the 100-pagers to look that good.
Yeah.
So I'm really thrilled with how clean that is. That's 272, and we're coming. We'll get there. I'll show you the first book where I was buying them off the shelf. These still predate me a little bit.
Yeah.
So these aren't my copies yet. This is the first book I ever bought in Superman. It's not my copy because it's an upgrade, but this is where my first Superman book.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
See, and the good
That's
thing
awesome.
is Superman is still really affordable back issue wise.
Yep.
Until
Absolutely.
you get to a certain point, but
Yep.
Before all that, it's really affordable.
And the prices I had on here are what I got them whenever I upgraded. They are more than that now. But this is a beautiful copy. I love how he's crushing the logo, trying to hold on. I always enjoy where the characters are interactive with that. But that was my first. So at this point, I'm starting to buy them fairly regularly. A lot of these are upgrades because the first year or so, I was 9.
Yeah.
When I started, I was doing pretty good with them, but not anywhere near as nice. After 2 years after this, all of them will be, they would have been really nice.
Wow.
So, but here's a 275. And again, these are all Nick Carty. Now, this next book is my original copy. It's one of the greatest covers of all. I have upgraded it, but I haven't taken the upgrade and integrated it into the collection yet. Like that.
Oh,
Nice.
That's cool.
276. This is one of
That's a good one.
So this is before DC had put Shazam back in, in their stable. And this was Captain Thunder, who was the original name of Shazam.
Yeah. Hydra says he wishes he was alive back in the day. Can't even imagine being alive for all those incredible issues and stories.
Yeah, so this is my original copy that's beat, but I will swap it out with the upgrade that I have that's really nice. And then I will keep this. Because one thing...
Richard's got a good question. The comic you got, the first comic you bought with your own money?
I don't know the first one I bought with my own money, but I have my first book, was Justice League 111. My grandpa bought that for me. I have it. I don't have it where I can grab it right now, but
it's in the intro. I can play it again.
Well, that's a good looking copy of it. That's not my beat up to hell copy.
Yeah.
But that was my first book. 277.
Oh, I love that.
But again, see, Carty was doing the art on probably 50% of all the DC covers at this time.
I'm going to follow along with my Superman collection.
Yeah.
I like how the logo Superman on the billboard was what the original logo was.
Yep.
Right. And the top is the Amazing World of Superman that they had gone back to. So some books, when the 100-page era, they might have every book of that era is a 100-pager. Superman was one of the titles where they would sporadically throw them in. And here's another one.
Oh, I know I don't have that.
Oh, nice.
And that's a really nice copy of it.
The white on that is crystal
Isn't it great?
clear.
And that, remember earlier in the recent Superman books you were loving, they brought Terra Man back, and I was so excited.
Yes.
Yeah. So
okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah. So I was excited to see it. But yeah, that white on that is incredible. And the books that when I upgrade a book that I originally bought, I can't get rid of that book. So I have a box because I bought it. It was mine.
Yeah.
So when I bought other books to complete runs and I wanted to upgrade them, if it wasn't my original book, I can go ahead and trade and sell or do what I need to do. But if it's one that I bought off the rack, I found that I just can't get rid of them. I have to keep them. So
Oh,
That's nice.
man.
Yeah.
Look at the perspective on that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Again, Nick Cardy.
She is way heavy in the foreground. Superman is
Yep.
so small in the background. Wow,
Yep.
that's cool.
And I love the streak, the trail where he's flying up to her. Yeah.
That's great.
Don't worry, baby, I can save you.
Yeah.
That's
do
good
both.
cover.
Yeah. So I know this was my original. So it's got a few spine things, but this was my original book that I had 280. Love that. And we're still in Cardi. All right. Here we go. Vartox. If y'all know the ridiculous Sean Connery movie Zardoz,
Yes.
this is their version.
Oh.
Less ridiculous than Connery's.
Check out the booty shorts.
Absolutely.
And then boots.
If you have if you follow Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor's Power Girl series, they brought Bartos back to be a he was a super stud and he wanted Power Girl in his hair and it's really funny. It's really funny. So, but that's what that's based on. So that's 281.
Wow.
That's my original copy too, as is this.
Oh, that's cool.
So here I start at 272, and 10 issues later, my original copies are very nice that I kept myself.
Yep. So very cool.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Okay. Oh, this is just a cool cover.
Oh, wow.
Yep, another job well done by Superman. Now to resume my identity as Chris Delbart, the Wolf of Wall Street. Superman's Mystery Masquerade. In these days, Superman, his apartment. Anybody know his address?
Looks like someone walked out of the house without paint.
Yes, he did. 344 Clinton Street. Now, the 100-page era is sadly over. But, and I need to upgrade this. We had the 60-cent era. Or no, it's still 100 pages. I'm sorry. I was thinking this giant size. It's so it's still 100 pager. And this one, this has got some issues. Look at that little side down there. So I need to, but this is my, I need to replace this. But this
it's perfect. I love it.
I'll upgrade it at some point. To 85. So now we're in 25-cent land.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, these are not Nick Cardy covers now. So we have moved on from Cardy. But
also cool.
It's still really good. It'd be nice to see crypto on a cover. How about that?
Ooh.
That's
super dope.
Yeah.
I know I'm in the minority, and I posted on something too. Crypto is just such a stupid character.
Yeah, so if you had the first appearance of crypto, you would love the stupid money it would bring you.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. But there's plenty of characters that I'm like, this is a dumb character. I'll take that first appearance. But just like, oh yeah, a dog from Krypton that flies and has laser vision and has the cape on too. Like, I don't know.
I am Superman.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite crypto stories was a Green Arrow backup in Action Comics. And there's this dog that ends up helping Green Arrow. And the dog, I know. The Nick Cardy party stop. And this dog ends up helping Green Arrow. And the dog ends up having some kind of superpowers. And he realizes it's Crypto. And Crypto had been missing for quite some time. I think he'd had he kind of had a head injury where he's a little bit rattled and didn't quite know whose dog he was. And then Green Arrow calls up Superman and says, Clark, I think I've seen your dog. So here's another photo cover.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
And those are DC staffers in the picture, of course.
As if for a while when DC and Marvel did a few of them too.
Yep, they were
trying
all
to mimic the Beatles though.
Clothing, maybe.
So who was it that did them first? Because whoever did it first, the other one was just copying them. Did Marvel or DC do it first? Do you know?
I think
it was a Kirby thing that started him, and he would do them on the interiors. He had done some of the interiors on FF, but I think maybe the first photo covers like that might have been when he was at DC, but I am not 100% sure. That is a great question.
Because there's that one. I think the one I always think of is that Spider-Man one, where the actors there like kind of open it up like he's Superman, but it's Spider-Man.
Right.
Well, Well, didn't they have like a Daredevil or Spider-Man issue where it was a photo background of New York City with the two
Yes.
on the
I think there was a Namor too. I think there was
Yeah.
a Namor like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's 292. I was like this.
Nice. When you get
That's
to
cool.
298, that's the only one in the 90s.
Okay, well, we'll show Tim's then.
All right.
Superman being rough with the water, you know, just the dying of thirst, and he won't.
The placement of that, my God.
Yeah, I know.
Come get your drink, Lois.
Yeah, come get a drink. She's pulling on. She's tugging on Superman's cape. You know that doesn't work out. You're not supposed
Yeah,
to
I'll
do that.
I'll give you something to tug on.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
That's a cool cover.
Love it.
Yeah, we got the logo there. So 294. So let's see. Oh, I really dig this cover. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Punching Father Time.
Father Time. You beat whole army, Superman, but the one you can't defeat is time.
Yep.
Trying to punch him in the balls.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody's got to.
I like that.
Yeah. Neighbor had real pictures of his hands. Nice. Goodbye and good luck to me. Superman and Clark are breaking up.
Yeah.
You know, that's just very sad.
How can
Look.
that be? They're the same person.
Look, Superman's watching
What?
Clark get beat up. Got enough Clark Kent, you still think you can get along without being Superman. That's just wrong.
See, and if that book was done today, his dialogue would have gone something like this: "LOL, nerd."
There you go.
That's the one I have right
There
there.
you go. There it is. Clark Kent, I'm so glad you finally realized the world can get along without a Superman. Look at all that shit that's going wrong. Subway look at the people falling off the subway car.
Yep.
Getting shot in the back. The plane.
And look how happy he is.
Shit on fire. Yeah. That's good. You know why? He's using his X-ray vision.
He's gonna get. He's gonna get some.
Yeah, he's looking at it. Let's see. Here's 299.
I do not have
that's a
that,
cool one.
but I have the next one.
Yep. And the next one is a great cover. 300.
Yes.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
That's the year 2001, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we missed right there.
Except
Way to
this
go,
was in
world.
1976. All right. So this was the bicentennial heading only went on books for July and August.
Yeah.
Were cover dated July and August of 76. I wish they had carried it the whole year. You know, the DC salutes the bicentennial.
Is that
But here's the
301?
Yep.
I have that too.
The Solomon Grundy cover. So
Yeah.
good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
Grundy.
just noticed that earlier this evening when I saw the DC Comics salutes. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I do not have that. I don't have any more 300s until 26.
302. So when lightning strikes, thunder kills.
Ooh.
There you go. So,
That's nice.
yeah.
A little thunder? How about a little light?
Lightning.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm
Love
just
that
kidding. Let's
movie.
get
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Is
So
that-
for
Is
nuance,
that kid
Superman-
I
again?
was gonna say, is
it's
that
a different kid, but listen,
Oh.
I hate you so much. I'm going to destroy you. Yeah.
that kid looks like he's doing like a low budget Aquaman cosplay.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of.
Who are you supposed to be, Ricky? Aquaman. What do you think?
Yeah. All right. The
Oh,
Grundy
that's
cover
that's
is
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Boosh, I got another Grundy cover coming up. So some Toy Man.
Yeah.
Haven't had any Bizarro in a while. And of course, these are all mine. These are all my originals from back in the day. Ernie Cha did this one with Bob Oshner.
Single owner, ladies and gentlemen.
Single owner. So
That's the
these-
condition on that's so good.
thank you, Pat. These could be the pedigree. Now here's a great Neil Adams cover.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
Earl, have you gone mad? You've smashed the bottle city of Candor and killed 7 million people.
Yeah.
Get the mop.
Get them out. Clean up on aisle 4. Yeah. These
Oh, shit. Clark, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop it.
yeah, these yeah, so it's kind of these, you know, these
LOL,
could
my
be-
bad.
These could be a pedigree collection for me because they are my single. Yeah.
Wow.
There's another Neil Adams. Yeah, the Bizarro was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's a great cover.
Yeah. So 30-cent land. So I got a few more. Not a Neil Adams.
That's a cool one.
309.
That's a cool one though.
Yeah.
Yeah. 310.
I had that. I have that. Is that 310?
Mm-hmm.
I do not have that. I used to have that though.
310.
I think that might have been one I gave to my brother.
Yeah. I like this 311.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think that's a Buckler. I think that's Rich Buckler on that one.
Guest starring the Flash.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's Garcia Lopez and Bob Oxner. I'm wrong.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, there's Lopez again. Yep, and Oxner.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, Supergirl getting choked out. That ain't right. This is a neat cover, and this is also
Maybe she consented to that. I don't know.
Maybe she did.
I don't know. The design of that cover looks kind of like one of the earlier ones you showed too. Oh, that's
not a Mazo, but
no, it looks like him.
Yeah, different color scheme, not a Mazo. This is Neil Adams cover though,
Oh.
and look how good that purple looks. Look at that.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was a young man. So this is like 77. So I was
Plum
like
crazy
13.
purple.
I was like 13 years old, and I kept this book in that kind of shape.
That's a Mazo, but they ordered him from Wish.
Yeah, there you go. That cover was made in Taiwan.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. This is another Adams.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And let's see, just a few more. We're almost done. There's God.
Wow.
Yeah, here we got Clark Kent and Superman separated again.
Yep.
And we got Black Rock.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So these are all consecutive. I'm going to take one out because I'm going to save 317 for last. So here's 318.
Wow.
Nice.
But we'll do 317 last to end with a great one. It's 319.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And here
The
we got
bullet
Grundy.
logo's on there too now.
We got Grundy again.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
He's stealing his cape, but why?
Solid Grundy got escape.
Yeah. So I just think that's fun.
Yeah.
320. And then this one is just Superman's nightmare.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
You can hear everything and can't
Yep.
shut it off. 320 and 321, 322.
Wow.
Parasite cover. So we've gone through about 5 years of Superman books there.
Wow.
Picture looking, but I did save one cover for last. This is my favorite, most badass Superman cover. You know, if we do the Superman revisit show for the Comic Character of the Week,
When the new movie comes out next year, you better believe it.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
well this will be on one of my top 3 covers.
Oh, yeah. That's a great one.
Yeah.
That's a classic one.
In seconds, the kryptonite implanted in my body will kill me, but before I die, I'm taking you with me.
Oh, that's great.
That's really cool.
Isn't that great? That is just dynamic. That's another one that I have displayed all the time. So
Wow.
yeah, that is. Look at that condition.
That's
Golly.
That book is just so sweet. And this book can be a little pricier because it is a sought after cover.
Yeah.
So I've got at least 2, maybe I have 3 copies of this. But
Wow.
but I just love how he's green. You know, he's being poisoned. But but he is. Yeah, he's gonna kill you. Yeah, he's jacked. He is jacked. You know why? He's been doing push-ups.
I was gonna say, it's probably listening to comic boxes too.
He's been lifting comics.
It's all that Charles Dickens he reads.
That's right. It's all that Charles Atlas that he's going.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at my muscles. Look at the
Yeah.
big muscles I have. I'm so strong. I'm Superman. Ah.
So there you
Muscles have
go.
muscles.
That's about 5 years worth of Superman. So there's your Uber right there.
I am in your
Thank you,
friend Bats. Nice comics, dude. Hell yeah.
And it's kind of cool that so many of them are original. You
Yeah.
know, those are my original books from way back in the 70s.
Gary, I am so thankful you did Superman today. That is fantastic. Usually we are going all over the lanes of comic history, and sometimes it's good to just go right down Main Street. Check out.
That last one, yes, absolutely. I was in the 11th.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it is fun, and this is just me taking a section out of the shelf and just saying, let's go. And, still celebrating 74 being my 50th year of consecutive comic collecting.
Wow.
So
ladies and gentlemen, all right. That is the end of Codex After Dark, Comics Unleashed, Uncle Gary's showcase. Once again, guys, thank you so much for sticking around tonight through the whole thing. You guys are troopers. You guys are
Super troopers.
fantastic. That's right.
Oh,
And
it was a great
we
movie.
love doing. Have you
was.
boys been to Mexico?
Nice.
Nice.
Who wants a mustache ride?
Well,
I do-
there
I
you
do-
go. That's if you didn't get to see all of them, please watch
Yeah.
them and see them all.
Oh,
Ladies,
the line when he's like, go sit on Uncle Rabbit's lap.
that's
maybe
not a good
right
idea
now.
right now. Don't want to turn into a pumpkin. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you. This is the whole reason why we do this. If just one of you show up or 100 of you show up, we treat you guys like what you are, and that is precious. And
Hey,
amazing.
thank
Look
you,
at that.
Brett.
Look at that.
Thank you so much.
New
Thank you,
around
thank
here.
you.
Absolutely, Bats. You're our friend too, man, and we're glad to have you here. Come by on Wednesdays for the Codex podcast, Thursdays for Comic Character of the Week. What's next week, Sal?
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer. And as always, on Saturdays for Comics Unleashed. Keith, thank you so much, man.
That's right.
You will not be disappointed, and you'll see all of these beautiful faces plus others at different times during
Oh
the
yeah,
week, too.
welcome aboard, and please look at some of the older shows if you want to see it. And
Yep.
Comics
Yes.
Unleashed. We'll show the new books we got that week. We'll show the old books people have picked up at shows or through the mail call,
Mhm.
and then at the end of that, I'll do a showcase of books in my 60,000 plus collection.
Well,
Hold on. The $64 million question is, Bats, is Beast an X-Men or is he some other team member?
you
We
don't
know.
have to answer that.
Okay?
That's the question: is where's Beast happier, as an X-Men or as an Avenger?
Well,
and
we
we
should-
all
we-
know he's much happier as an Avenger. Dan's going to mention Defenders, but no, he didn't have 4 chicks for 3
Here
days
we
when
go.
he was a Defender. When he was an X-Man,
Thanks, Sal.
he banged 4 chicks
You're welcome.
for 3 straight days.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go on the Comic Character of the Day page when when you ask to join.
Yeah.
And there's the questions you got to answer.
Yes.
Kevin's got it set like who's your favorite hero, who's your favorite villain. That we're gonna have to be like, is Beast an X-Men and an Avenger?
Well,
What's the first appearance of Wolverine? What's the first appearance of Gambit?
now in
Yeah.
Sal's defense, and I'll jump the fence
Oh.
on this as many
Uh-oh.
times as is needed.
Oh.
Beast is OG
Oh.
X-Men. Well,
He
Sal,
doesn't know but he's not in the loop of why Beast was happier as an Avenger.
I don't care.
Sal,
Beast,
in
Bats, you're my best
Baltimore,
friend.
we ran into Beast and asked him, and what did
Yep.
he say?
He
was an
said
X-Men.
X-Men, you know?
There you go. All right,
All
all
good.
right.
See, that's celibate Beast talking. That's crazy Beast talking. Blue furry getting laid Beast is so much happier when he was.
Well,
a
he
Adventure.
did have blue fur. He had a lab coat on, so
Yeah, but he's not even showing what he's got.
there you
He can't
go.
run through the jungle when the coat is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now the 10th of November, and we are talking about naked beasts and happy. You got it. Holy
Boozy's
smokes.
right, he'll find out.
To really indoctrinate, what is the first appearance of Beast, ladies and gentlemen?
It is X-Men,
X-Men number one.
number 1.
Negative.
Oh,
Chat.
Hulk
Hulk
180.
180.
There we
There we
go.
Hulk 180.
That's a long
180.
story. But if Bats, if you want to watch, there's a top. We have in the archive the top
Sad
10
Beast is
reasons
good Beast.
why Beast is an Avenger or an X-Men, and Sal and I debate that.
That was a good time. That was a good
It was
time.
fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get the hell out of here. It is late. We are old and we are tired. But once again, thank you very much for being here. My name is Tim the Terrible. This beautiful man is Sal the Slab Guy. Down below is the curator for, the road manager. There we go. See, it's late. I can't even talk. The road manager for the curator of the Library of Comics, Dan the Kelly Art. This is the Ric Flair of
Woo!
Uncle Gary himself, right here on the Codex Station Comics Unleashed. We will see you next time.
Next time.
All right, it's a date. Be there.
What if I'm early? What do I get?
Beast of the Avenger.
You get
No.
Beast is an Avenger. There you go, Boost. There you go. Good night.
We love
night,
you, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen. We will see you next time, as they say in Canada. Peace out.
Peace out.
Oot.
Peace